Michael, thanks. We're following some breaking news at this hour. Day 4 of the special session. Alabama lawmakers weighing bills that would allow for special primary elections if courts side with Republicans' push to get new congressional and state voting lines.
The Alabama Attorney General has filed emergency motions in an effort to allow the state to redraw maps. And a deadline that a federal judge in the congressional map case has given the other side has passed. Now, the plaintiffs had up until 5 to respond after the AG filed a motion asking the judge to halt injunctions that block congressional lines from changing until 2030.
Let's get back over to Michael on the breaking news desk following the special session and the emergency motions.
Michael, what is the latest?
Yeah, so today the bill to change Alabama's congressional districts moved out of committee and is awaiting a vote on the Senate floor and House floor, respectively. That one specifically has already been approved by the House. Currently, the state of Alabama has 2 majority black U.S. congressional districts. Those are District 7, which includes Birmingham and is represented by Terry Sewell. The other is District 2, which includes Mobile and is represented by Shamari Figures. House Bill 1 sets up primaries based on a map that has only 1 majority black district, splitting black voting power in the southern part of the state and eliminating the black majority in District 2. While approved in 2023, that map was not allowed by the courts. Now, it's all contingent, though, on a federal court dissolving a 2023 ruling that forced the state to use the current court-approved map in the first place. Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall, though, filed an emergency request to have the district court overturn that ruling. Well, the plaintiffs responded right at the deadline tonight, saying the defendants failed to meet the requirements for a stay, much less an emergency one. They argue the, quote, defendant's gambit should be rejected. All of this, though, is because of a Supreme Court ruling last week that said plaintiffs in cases involving voting maps must prove an intent to discriminate based on race and not just political affiliation. Now, the majority decision in that Supreme Court ruling specifically said that it would not impact the Alabama case from 2023. In the event the federal court agrees, though, to abandon its decision, House Bill 1 would set up special primary races, allowing people to choose candidates based on the original unapproved voting map. They're set to vote on that tomorrow.